Hello. Happy New Year. When somebody is asked, who is your favorite Octo agent from Octonauts Above and Beyond, it's pretty rare for someone to say Pearl. Or when people are asked what they think about Pearl, most of the time they say, she's okay. She's good, I guess. I get where they're coming from, but there is way more to her than what you really think. And that's the exact reason why Pearl is my favorite Octo agent besides Selva out of the bunch. If you don't know who I am, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Urchin. I'm an autistic music artist, and when I'm not making music, I like to make videos about my special interests like Octonauts. If you want to support this autistic creator, be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell for notifications, and also be sure to follow all my social media platforms. And without further ado, let's get started. We first meet Pearl in season 3, in the episode Urchin Invasion. And honestly, she had a really good introduction, but she doesn't really do much in that episode. They spend most of the time clearing out the urchins in the kelp forest. The kelp forest literally depends on the sea otters to eat all the urchins. Also, I kind of want to bring this up, but Shellington spends most of the episode helping out Pearl, so she doesn't have to struggle and so she isn't exhausted, and honestly that was very heartwarming. Shellington is a really good little brother, and honestly there really isn't much to talk about because Pearl doesn't really do much in this episode, so I can understand where people are coming from. Weirdly, in Octonauts Above and Beyond, Pearl is a way better character there than in her debut episode. Pearl becomes an Octo agent. Pearl makes her Octo agent debut in the episode Devil's Hole Pupfish. She's in Devil's Hole, Nevada, doing some research on the pupfish. There were these big earthquakes happening, and so they move all the rocks and the debris off of the algae, but once they get that done, the algae rock breaks and falls into the abyss. And do you want to know what Pearl does? She swims to the bottom of the abyss to go grab it. The bottom of the cold, deep, dark abyss to retrieve the algae rock. This girl didn't even think twice. She doesn't just stand there, she actually jumps into danger because she cares about the pupfish. If that is not a very heroic thing to do, I don't know what is. But we're just getting started. Also, I won't be going through all the episodes, just the ones where Pearl really shines. Another episode that I wanted to include was the ringed seals. There's a baby ringed seal who was trapped on an ice floe that just broke off and needs to be put to safety. When Pearl and Perry try to console the little ringed seal, the ice floe is about to break underneath them, and so Pearl says we have to get the ringed seal to safety. They get the seal to safety, but Pearl also says to Periwinkle, go with the seal, get them to safety, I'll stay here. She is risking her life by standing on a deteriorating ice floe, by checking to see if everything and everyone is safe. This woman is made of steel. She could get bitten by a mosquito, an infected mosquito, and just rub it off. That is what I love about Pearl. She puts everyone else's feelings over hers. She prioritizes the lives of others while putting hers at risk. The last episode I feel she really shines is the Jellyfish Lake. I think she does the most heroic thing in this episode. There's a storm, Quasi gets stuck in some branches underneath the lake. The bottom of the lake is pretty poisonous. Keep that in mind. Quasi is trapped and he's feeling a little nauseous, he's getting sick. The only way you can go into a jellyfish infested lake that is possibly poisonous on the bottom is to have a deep sea diving suit, but even then Quasi is still sick in his deep sea diving suit, and Pearl didn't bring hers with her. So now what? Here we go. The most heroic thing that she has ever done in the show. When Quasi is trapped. She has to lift the tree up via rope and pulley system. Perry is worried about her, but Pearl reassures him in a very calm voice. She's like, I'll be okay. I'll be quick so I don't get sick. And so she goes to the bottom of the cold, deep, dark, poisonous abyss to rescue Quasi without any protective armor. She risked her life to save Quasi. This girl is unstoppable. I mean, the logic is that if you can push a baby out of your body, you can do anything. And you know what? That's the exact reason why I think Pearl deserves more respect. Even after having a kid, she doesn't give up on her career. Enough with this idea of if a woman has children, she has to give up everything in life. Enough of that. Pearl has proven that you can do both and that anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it. You don't have to throw what you love away just because you have to look after someone else. Children are not supposed to interfere with your work. They're like an added bonus to your life. Also, what is it with Pearl and deep, dark, cold abysses? Sometimes Pearl doesn't take Perry on missions. And most of the time, she and her brother are not really in missions together. And the reason why Pearl is mostly by herself is because, well, she's the Octo agent. It's not always about Shellington. It's not always about Perry. It's about her, the agent. She joined the Octonauts. She is the agent. This is her show. This is her spotlight. In conclusion, Pearl has proven that you can be a mother, you can be a parent, but still go after your dreams and your career. You can multitask, you can do anything. You don't have to be just one thing, you can be another. And so, yeah, I think that's all I have for today. Let me know how you feel about Pearl, and let me know if this video has changed your perspective on her a little bit. I have a lot of things planned for 2026, so be sure to stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, this is your girl Urchin, signing off. Peace.